am Alex.
Oh my god. We didn't get off to a good start, did we? Let's try this again. Hi, my name's Connor, and I didn't like the Minecraft movie. Wait, please don't hurt me and don't you dare click off this video. Let me see if we can come to some sort of agreement on this. I know a lot of you don't want me raining on the Minecraft movie parade, and I get that. I really do, and this isn't one of those type of videos, but indulge me for a minute while we do a little bit of setup. You can have that one. In my main review, I had a lot of criticisms of the movie. I couldn't get past the casting, I thought the story was confused, and I found the humour pretty cringe. But most of all, what disappointed me the most was the wasted creative potential. Now look, if you love this movie, I'm genuinely happy for you. I'm not here to take that away, but for me, I just never felt like this film did anything to really explore what Minecraft is, not just as a game, but as an idea. This could have been a story about what people actually do in Minecraft, about the themes the game invokes like creativity, exploration and adventure, or at the very least, it could have captured the feeling of why the game has been beloved for over a decade now, but told through the lens of cinema. Now, the reason I bring all of this up isn't just to shit on the movie for fun. I bring it up because I really wanted this movie to be great, and I get it. As a fandom, when your favourite IP is finally getting adapted for the big screen, you feel connected to it, you're rooting for it, you want to love it, you want to protect your project. But even if you like this movie, and again, I'm happy if you did, I think you should be able to critique it, because that's how sequels get better. Honestly, if it were me, I wouldn't have made this version of a Minecraft movie. And I've actually been working on a separate video, a kind of how I would fix a Minecraft movie breakdown. Let me know if you want to see that in the comments below. But today we're here to do something different. As I do with every major franchise release, I'm looking to the future because here at SLUURP, we've got a little tradition. The Brain Trust throws me into the metaphorical writer's room and says, Connor, pitch us the sequel. Predict, speculate and dream up the impossible. And to be honest, this might be the hardest pitch video I've ever had to make because part of me just wanted to say, reboot it. Start over. But hey, who the fuck am I to say that right? Because this movie has just made all the money. So fine, this might not have been the direction I would have taken with the Minecraft franchise, but if I strutted into the writer's room at Warner Brothers and I had one shot to steer the ship, these are the directions I'd give the filmmakers to make a Minecraft movie 2 sequel that is universally loved. I'm Connor for SLUURP, and somehow, someway, these are my 5 pitches for the Minecraft movie 2. Number 5. Prove you know what Minecraft is. I'm in a strange place with this one because in my original review I went in on how I felt like the filmmakers didn't really understand Minecraft. Sure, Steve shouting, "And Steve, wow!" makes audiences lose their minds, but to me the movie felt way more concerned with mentioning Minecraft than actually exploring them in any meaningful way. Let me give you an example. Anyone who's played Minecraft, I mean really played it, knows what it feels like to find diamonds for the first time. It's a rite of passage, a breakthrough.
Ooh, diamonds! I worked super hard.
Heart races, not just with joy, but fear.
Oh, hopefully nothing bad happens, I swear to God, please.
Lava bubbles nearby, whispering danger, one wrong block and it's gone.
No! Are you serious? I don't have water, No.
It isn't just a shiny resource, it's a milestone. It's proof you've endured, you dug through darkness, fought off creepers, mined for hours, and now you've crossed into a new era of survival. And all that matters now is getting back to your base alive. That's the power of a diamond in Minecraft. It's not just cool loot, it means something. Now, with all that said, in the Minecraft movie, if Jack Black just goes diamond sword, everyone loses their minds. And hey, maybe I'm the idiot because teens everywhere ate it up, but I just crave a Minecraft movie that feeds into those real player experiences. Moments that feel earned, emotional, even if it's just 1 or 2 items, really focus in and try to adapt why they matter. And look, I get it, you can't do it for every block, every mob, every mechanic, but next time around in the sequel, sure, let Jack Black do his overpronounced shtick with the tools.
I love saying lapis lazuli.
But please, even if it's just for a few moments, prove to us that you understand why this game is special. Number 4, a reason and something to say. In my review of the Minecraft movie, one of the things that frustrated me the most was the wasted potential of adapting Minecraft. I've spent so much time with this game, it sparked real emotions, created memories, and even helped me explore different aspects of my personality. And that's not unique to me, that's common to so many players. Minecraft is personal, emotional, and creative, and yet I never felt like the first Minecraft movie captured any of that. Out of all the characters, it only really had Henry, who almost represented anything about the Minecraft player experience. The movie kept telling me he was creative, and at first, yeah, I was on board with that. But what did he actually do that was creative? I mean, he builds a tater tot cannon, and that's about it. And it's a damn shame because it's fucking Minecraft. And at the very least, you should be putting your characters in situations where they can solve problems in creative ways. That's one of the core aspects of the game. It's problem solving through imagination. So with that said, this pitch is kind of a two-parter. Part 1, a reason for the sequel to exist, like an actual in-universe reason. Because if we're going off the first movie's vibe, Jack Black, Steve will probably just go, looks like we got a Minecraft again. And sure, if he yells that, the theatre's gonna lose its mind, but I don't know, I just want something more to chew on. What if it's something simple, like Henry, now a few years older, realising that this real life, real world stuff isn't all it's cracked up to be. He's got responsibilities, more expectations, and he starts to feel like the creative part of himself, the one that felt free in the overworld, is slowly fading away. So he decides, I'm not ready to lose that part of myself. I want back in. And that's his reason to return. And then suddenly the sequel becomes a coming of age story. It's about how growing up often comes with the pressures of being practical, productive, and realistic, and how that can lead us to abandon the things that used to make us feel the most alive. The Minecraft world becomes a metaphor for imagination, self-expression, and reclaiming your sense of play. Because yeah, it's fun to reference crafting tables and flint and steel, but what if the next movie actually had something to say? Number 3, a new overworld. Okay, alright, this one is very, very important. We've already set up Henry's motivation to return to the Minecraft world. Yeah? Well, when he does, I want him to generate a whole new overworld. This works on a few different levels. First of all, it's like canon. Like in real life, players can generate new worlds with a fresh seed, so this totally makes sense in universe. But more importantly, this makes things way more exciting for the audience, because now every time we return to theaters for a Minecraft movie, we're seeing a brand new version of the overworld. But here's the reason why I like it the most. This fixes one of the biggest issues of the first movie for me. Henry and the whole crew really will actually get to play Minecraft this time. If it's a new world, this means he's starting from scratch. No more carrying over Jack Black Steve's bag of enchanted items and overpowered tools. Henry's gotta survive, he's gotta craft, he's gotta mine. And I would even have him spawn in a totally new biome just to make it super clear to the audience. I don't know, drop him in a desert, a snowy tundra. Hell, I've always liked jungles, and yes, Warner Brothers, Ocelot merch would print you a lot of money. But we haven't addressed the rest of the characters yet, because yeah, they put way too many quote-unquote main characters in this damn movie. It's like they watched Jumanji and said, yep, we need 4 characters too. But fine, if we have to bring them back, here's how I do it. Let's say it's around the time Henry just slips back into his version of the overworld. Back in the real world, Dennis the Wolf rushes to the rest of the crew. What is it, boy? He's opened the forbidden and dastardly ender chest and found a stash of orbs that can be used to generate a brand new overworld. But not just that, he's found the Eye of the Ender and he intends to open the infinite void suspended in silence where the ground floats like forgotten ruins in space. You're talking about the end? Look, with the tone of these movies, that's genuinely all you need to do. Boom, you've got a setup. And suddenly then we've got a cat and mouse catch me if you can adventure where the gang is chasing Henry before he reaches the end. And what I love most is this. Just like Henry, Steve and the crew would also be starting from scratch. No gear, no enchanted items, everyone has to play OG survival Minecraft. Now this setup also allows us to do something cool because we get to show how the kids are starting to define themselves through their Minecraft playstyles. Natalie becomes a PvP warrior, the badass fighter and total combat main. Henry on the other hand continues to evolve as the creative player. They're not just archetypes anymore, they're Minecraft classes. But come on, Henry can't go on this adventure by himself, right? Segue number 2. Pair Henry with Alex. So if you've seen the Minecraft movie, then yeah, you know they went full MCU and dropped Alex in the post-credit scene. Alex of course being one of the game's default player character avatars, and a massive part of Minecraft's identity. Now casting Alex, that's a whole separate video. Hey, someone should really make that a video, wink wink. But for today, let's focus on how to introduce her into a story that's already got like 1,000 bloody characters. My solution, split the story in two. One path follows Steve and the gang, the other pairs Henry and Alex. Simple, clean and balanced. And yeah, obviously Alex and Henry tame an ocelot along the way. Are you mad? Of course we're doing that. But here's the key, we're not just adding Alex for the meme, we're giving her motivation. We're actually gonna give her an arc. Because we're not just repeating the first movie's mistake and giving a character absolutely zero development. Oh yeah, the shade is real. So here's the direction I would take her. We already know that Alex is living in Steve's old house, yeah? And she's got an old chest. But what if that's not a coincidence? Alex has been to Minecraft before. In fact, she had her own world there. A good one. A creative one. She built structures, made her mark, felt like she'd done it all. Except one thing. She never made it to the end. She heard the rumours, she'd seen glimpses, but she never actually found it. And honestly, it's haunted her ever since. Now despite Steve's warnings, despite what he's heard, Alex can't let it go. The itch, that unfinished story, it's still there. So when Henry starts seeking his creative spark again, Alex sees her chance to return, to finish what she started. To finally discover what waited at the edge of the world. Two characters, one emotional journey. Henry wants to reconnect with the creative side of himself he thought he lost, and Alex wants to conquer the only challenge she never completed. The end. And yeah, she can say it. You know she has to say it.
I am Alex.
Look, I'm not a sadist. If people want memes, then it's memes they'll get. Number 1. The Ender Dragon. Some of you might think this is obvious, like, of course they're gonna do the Ender Dragon in the sequel. I don't know, I wouldn't be so sure. You see, I came across this interview with director Jared Hess, and when talking about mobs in the first movie, he said,
"The Ender Dragon may have been an obvious choice, but I just love me some piglin barbarians that dabble in cannibalism and are obsessed with gold."
And later in the article he adds,
"The Minecraft movie is plenty surreal without a huge magical dragon."
Look, I do kind of agree. I don't think the Ender Dragon should have been in that first movie. That's something you build to. It's a crown jewel, the final boss, and from a marketing perspective, avoiding a giant dragon was probably a smart idea, especially with How to Train Your Dragon releasing later this year. Not having the Ender Dragon ultimately made Minecraft stand out more, but here's my worry. I hope this isn't code for we're never doing the Ender Dragon, because if there was ever a time to do it, it's in the sequel. Now look, critics of this pitch might say, but where do you go from there? If you do the Ender Dragon in part 2, how do you top it for part 3? And to that I say, stop making movies for the next movie. That's a mindset that ruins franchises. When studios get too obsessed with what comes after, they forget to make the one they're working on actually good. So here's my pitch. Treat Minecraft 2 like a blessing. You've got a second shot, the box office was massive, the fans showed up, so now ask yourself, how can we make this one the biggest, boldest and best version of Minecraft we can? The answer? The Ender Dragon. Oh, and let's be absolutely clear about one thing. You 100%, no, scrap that, 1000% make him talk. Yeah, I'm talking full smog energy here. Low, smooth, sinister. And this would also work because you would have a third storyline to cut to. Now look, I wouldn't show him until the final act of the movie properly, but you could tease him, you know, whispers in the dark, purple eyes glowing in the shadows, just teasing him through ominous cutaways. Something like,
yes, come closer, struggle, the end is waiting. And I am waiting with it.
oh yes, I will take 100 tickets to Minecraft Movie 2, please. And with that, I think it's the perfect time to end this list. See what I did there? And I had the nerve to criticize Minecraft movie comedy. So for those of you who hated me at the start, have you put down your diamond swords yet? Did you like the list? And most importantly, what are your ideas for the future of the Minecraft cinematic universe? Drop them in the comments and hey, who knows, maybe we'll even revisit them in a follow-up video. Thanks for watching, I've been kind of a slurp, and if you want more Minecraft coverage, check out this video because yeah, we need to talk about that incredible Technoblade cameo. Here's a clip.
Nothing to do with Enderman, portals, or even Steve himself. It was a pig, wearing a crown, standing in the background, and yet, that tiny cameo carried more weight than the rest of the entire movie. That, my friends, was the Technoblade tribute. And if you're watching this wondering why your cinema suddenly erupted with cheers, gasps, and probably a few tears,